Okay, boys, a lot has happened in a short space of 2 months. It's like all the efforts that I've been putting into my work has just suddenly just revealed itself. And this is going to be like a little update video. So for those of you who actually care about what I do, thank you. And let's just get into it. So I'm gonna divide it into three aspects. Number one's gonna be career. Number two is gonna be fitness. Number three is gonna be anything else. So let's start with career. Let's start with YouTube. Okay, the main channel has finally gotten views. Who would have thought that your boy finally went viral? All right, IOX Teenage Millionaires, how they got rich. It's actually done banging. It's got 152K right now as I'm talking. But part of me is not happy with it because I kind of sold out a little bit. I completely stole the idea. I completely copied the intro. Because you know what? I was just so sick of not getting any views. I was so sick of not going viral. After my Matrix video and after putting 3 months into that and only getting like 5,000 views for that, I was just so pissed off. And I tried 2 more videos in my own unique style where I'm not trying to like copy anyone too much, and it didn't work. It didn't work. So I saw that video idea from Ryan Mitchell, and I'm like, look, I know I can make this video. The moment I saw it, right, I knew that I could do it. I remember this so vividly. I remember seeing it on a Sunday morning, and I decided there and then, within about 5 minutes of me watching his video, I was like, I'm gonna make this video. I decided there and then. So I then messaged Musa because I was talking to him a little bit here and there on Instagram, and he was down to do it. And then boom, 2 days later, I go Nottingham and I film it with him. And within that whole week, I got all the footage done basically on the week that I thought of the idea. So I know that when I really wanted to think of something and get it done, it got done, and we made it. I edited the whole thing. My editor helped in a few little bits and pieces, but I did basically all the heavy lifting, and we got it done. And we did the same style of thumbnail, and it took off. It took off. And now my channel's almost at 10K, and I actually made money from YouTube. This is the first time that I've made actual money from YouTube. Like last month in YouTube, I made £500 in ad revenue, which for me is insane. That is actually insane. I've actually made a substantial amount in YouTube, so that's been great. Another thing that's been going on, in terms of YouTube, bro, I just filmed a video for Steezy Kane. Like, what the fuck? I just filmed a video for Steezy Kane. You know how long I've been watching this guy? I've been watching this guy for like 5 years. And he puts out a post on his story on Instagram, and he says, London videographers hit me up. So I message him and I'm like, yes, bro, anything you want, I'm down. I'm happy to film for you for free. I don't care. I'll do anything because I just want to get that exposure with someone who's at that level, because that would be my biggest link in the industry to date. And also, I've been watching him for so long, of course I want to get to know him. So he replies back to me and he's like, yeah, let's get coffee. Let's get coffee. Like, just so casually. And I'm just losing my shit at this point. I don't believe this is real life. I'm like, this is not happening. Steezy Kane has not invited me to coffee. He invited me to coffee. So obviously I went to the place, and then I saw that there was no one else there. It was just me and him. Like, there were other people around. But what I mean is that he didn't invite any other videographers. He just invited me. And then I asked him, why have you not invited anybody else? And he's just like, oh, you know, the other people, you know, like their vibe, it just didn't, you could kind of see it on their profile. I remember him telling me one of the people that offered to come and help him film, to be a videographer in London, he had like a picture of a dead pigeon on his photography account with no caption. So, I mean, there's that. Yeah, we had coffee and I got to know him, and he was just like it was a really chill guy, and he was very humble. Like, he doesn't think he's the shit at all. It's the opposite, actually. If anything, he's unsure about himself. He's very unsure about himself, as of recent, in terms of his channel direction. But I tried to give my 2 pennies worth and give any tips that I could. I mean, he's obviously the better creator in this scenario, but still, I just tried to see if I could help at all. Then we filmed some videos later, and he was flown out by a company here called Xreal, and they make like these AR glasses. Like imagine Iron Man, bro. You put on the glasses and you can like see all the screens and shit. It's pretty cool. But yeah, he got sponsored by them, and they flew him out here to film that for them, and then he filmed his own video, and I helped him film his own video. So that he was just going around London, venting his situation, trying to understand where he is, and it was really fun. I learned a lot, and his camera's so nice. Oh my god, his camera's so nice. That was getting me a bit in the fields. His camera was just so beautiful. But yeah, I filmed for Steezy Kane, and then he paid me as well for that, which was amazing. So yeah, another thing I've also been doing, TikTok. I have been rinsing TikTok. Now this is linked to my last YouTube video because Musa in that video was doing TikTok as his moneymaker, doing the TikTok creativity program, and it just got launched in the UK 1 month ago. Like a month and a bit ago, it got launched. So as soon as I saw that it got dropped in the UK, I got my account to 10k. I spammed it. I was already at 7k, and then I got on the program. And boys, I can't lie. This program makes a lot of money. Like I've made over 2 grand in like a month, in like three, four, three, really in 3 weeks. The last week I made nothing. The last 7 days I haven't made much, but in like, I had like a 8 day period where I made like 1.2k. That was mental. That was. I've never made that much money in my life, and it was easy money. Like it honestly was not difficult because I already have the content creation skills. And if any of you guys know TikTok, it's so much easier to go viral on a TikTok video than it is to go viral on a YouTube video. So that was pretty mental. And I'm gonna keep doing that. What I've noticed though is that it seems like TikTok starts paying you less after like a couple weeks. Now it's starting to pay me less. And I was speaking to a few people about this, and they said this is quite common. So I need to look into this more, but it does work. Musa was not lying because it does make money. Although I have been making original content. I haven't been making content about other people and clipping it. I've been making my own content tailored for TikTok and posting it. So that's been that. And I've been doing like uni interviews on campus. And bro, when I tell you that, I'm like, people like actually know who I am on campus. Like, people who I don't know have come up to me probably on about 15 to 20 occasions now and have said, "Oh, I've seen your videos." The TikTok ones, not YouTube, the TikTok ones. I'll give you a little story, right? So I was at lunch. They have like a canteen area. It almost feels like a sixth form, I can't lie. But sometimes I just go there for lunch because it's convenient and it's halal and I just go there. So I went to get food and I was alone for this time, which isn't usually the case, but I was this time. And I get my food and I see a group of guys that I know who are all they are my age and some are a little bit older. So I'm like, oh, can I come sit with you? And it's two guys and one girl. So I get my food and I come and imagine, so it's two guys sitting opposite each other. There are all these benches, right? With a table. So like imagine like a bench, you sit down and then here's the table, right? And then imagine the other side is another bench, okay? So um two guys who I'm friends with are sitting opposite. The girl, I don't know. I sit opposite her, but to do that, I had to ask a group of girls next to us to just move slightly so I can squeeze in. So they kindly moved and I sat down. And then one of my friends, he just started talking about, oh, this is Hassan, you know, he makes content, Hassan, whatever you want to call it. He makes content, he does like YouTube and TikTok, and then so I start explaining a little bit about what I do to the girl who they're sitting with. And as I'm doing that, the group of girls on the left that I just asked to move so I could sit down, they're like, "Are you the guy who makes those TikTok videos on campus interviewing people?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So that's crazy. As I was explaining to somebody what I do, someone who actually recognized me just started speaking to me. So that was like the timing on that was it was insane. That was crazy. But yeah, it's been a couple times where I'm just going about my day and some guy just comes up to me and has seen my content. And it's like it's happening. I don't want to be like arrogant, but bro, like it's happened nearly daily. Maybe every other day. Like once or like twice or maybe 3 times a day sometimes. And it's I can't lie, it is sick. Like this level of fame is really nice. It's not like over the top. I don't know where that is anyway. I don't know what kind of level of fame is too much. But this is like I'm clouded enough to like just get into whatever I want more or less. which is really cool. And this probably won't last that long because TikTok dies out like that. But still, I'm very grateful for that, and that's down to God, honestly. Speaking of religion, I've been praying a bit more, not that much more. Um, I should pray more. Something on my tongue. What the hell? What is that? The hell? Got some orange thing. Can you see that? It's in my mouth. What the hell that was? Yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah. Faith. I'm praying a little bit more here and there. Not that much more, but yeah. Um, I should do more. I know, but everything has just kind of snowballed in my career. I've been having more gigs. As I told you, I work for Steezy Kane. Bro, when I filmed my whitewash video, yeah. So if you guys are familiar with East London, which a couple of you will be, there's this place called Ilford Lane, and that's why I filmed the whitewash video. I came to Ilford, and that's like the most brownest area in my vicinity. And as I was filming, right, as I just started, had my camera and my gimbal out with my friend Abdul to help me film. Shout out to Abdul, thank you again for all your help over the years, bro. Some woman and her mother just comes up to me and is like, "Oh, are you a photographer?" And I'm like, "What should I say? I'm not, but I'll just say yeah." I said, "Yeah." And she's like, "Could you shoot my Mendy?" Mendy is like pre-marital celebration before the wedding, before the nikah in Islam. So I'm like, "Sure." Um, and then 3 months later, we arrange a date, and then boom, I go to their house. It's a women's only thing, and I took photos for all of it, and it was really fun. I think the auntie G's liked me. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, and they paid me for it, and yeah, it was one of my first photography clients, which is sick. Um, yeah, bro. I've never actually talked about my earnings like this, but I think I'll be real, okay? If you've made it this far, how far are we in? We're like 12 minutes in. Okay, if you're still here, then you deserve to hear this, okay? I feel like I should tell you this. Um, this month, October 2023, has been the month where I have made the most money ever. I've made over 5K this month. I've made over 5 bags, bro. For me, that is so much money. For me, that is honestly, if I could make 5 bags, like if I could make what I made this month consistently, bro, that's low key kind of serious. Like for me, that's like I can do so much with that. I can do so much with that. I can basically buy anything that I really want because I don't really want that much stuff unless I want to buy a bigger purchase like a car or something like that. Because I still don't drive. But it's been great. And some of that has been from TikTok. Some of that has been from client work that I've done that's accumulated. I also worked with Michael Drift. Go check out his Contentpreneur Academy. It's a very good program. I helped make it. It's been crazy. Um, and it's like all the effort. I've already said this like 5 times, but it really is like all the effort that I've been putting in. It didn't show. It didn't show it just shows itself. It just reveals it to me. But yeah. Oh, in terms of fitness, let's do that real quick. So I did a cut. Remember that video that I made a couple months back? 3 years of working out mid progress. I just decided, screw this, I'm gonna get shredded. So I got pretty lean. I'm still at that same leanness, and I can't speak English, which is about 12, 13% body fat. I think if you want to go and see what I look my physique, go on. I'm not gonna add a picture. I can't be asked. Go on Instagram and then go through my highlights, and you'll see a picture of my physique. I posted one. Um, and I look pretty lean, to be fair, in good lighting. Like I have top four abs, like they very well visible in good lighting. In bad lighting, it's just upper two. The bottom two for the six pack, just oh my god, they just don't want to get out. They just don't want to reveal themselves, bro. Like I have to diet so hard for that. I feel. But I also started getting like the V cut. I like my pelvic area, which is really cool. Like it goes in. Like okay, whatever. I'll stop that. That's been sick. I really think that's really cool. It just feels cool. And yeah, that is more or less it. I've been getting involved in uni more, procrastinating my degree as much as possible. I need to actually start working for that now because I'm in second year. Um, but yeah, it's Oh, I'm 20. Yeah, last video was last day being a teenager. Well, I'm 20 now, so I've kind of gotten over my existential dread that I was feeling. I'm fine now. I don't care anymore. What's my hair doing, bro? Let's fix up. Yeah, I need to get a trim. Future plans. I'm going Barcelona on Sunday with one of my boys. The mic cut out. So as I was saying, yeah, going Barcelona. But yeah, it's everything has shown itself. And for any of you who are on that journey and trying to get that big break, I can't tell you when the break's gonna come. Honestly, I thought the break would be here like a year early, but it didn't. It took this long. So, I mean, look, you only quit if you stop making videos. You only quit if you stop trying or whatever it is you're doing. Okay, nice. My throat, great. Yeah, as I was saying, you only lose if you quit. Can I stop coughing? Okay. As I was saying, you only lose if you stop making videos or you stop trying or whatever you're doing. So if you don't, how can you lose? You can't. That's the answer, you can't. So, I guess just don't be a bitch and just keep making content or keep working on your SMMA in your weird niche or doing your shitty Amazon FBA selling. I don't know. Okay, ignore that. Yeah, I think I'm finished though. I think I'm finished. If there's anything that I've forgotten in this video, I'm gonna make a part 2. But I think that's it. I think that's it. It's been a good month. It has been. I honestly, all thanks to God. I should pray more, because none of it is in my control, right? But yeah, I've been blessed. So, yeah. Oh, in other news, I took my grandparents to the airport yesterday. They missed their flight. That was great. I'm gonna leave it on that. All right, sick. In a bit, yeah. Wow, what an outro. Who would have thought?